Welcome back to the Wall Street Exclusive. I'm Joe Springer, helping you make informed decisions so you can succeed in the market. Okay, we just talked about why this really is the very best time ever for an individual investor. And now we're going to talk about how to outperform. If you want to outperform the market, remember we said that if it's because you're an individual investor and not a billionaire, you actually can outperform the market. Well, if you do what everybody else is doing and you do conventional behavior, you're not going to outperform the market. Take it from Sir John Templeton, who said it is impossible to produce superior performance unless you do something different. So you have to do something different. And John Templeton was just a poor kid from Tennessee, and eventually he became one of the biggest philanthropists ever, a billionaire, and the Queen started calling him Sir. So he did something different. He liked to buy things cheap. He liked to buy things that were out of favor. And what I want to tell you is that things being out of favor, ignorance of traditional models can be a great way to start assessing a company. Sir John liked to buy what nobody else wanted. You're competing against people that went to business school. So if you didn't go to business school, you don't know what a discounted cash flow is, or the enterprise value, or any of that stuff is. That's for some of these unprofitable companies, that could actually be an advantage. The unprofitable companies are basically hard or impossible to assess, because if you went to business school, it's like, I want to look at the cash flows and the earnings and do all kinds of formulas. Most pros are quantitative. They need those numbers. What if this is an interesting business and maybe it's about to make money, but it didn't put up those numbers yet? If you didn't go to business school, if you went to business school, you might say, I don't know what to do with that. I'm trained in how to handle numbers. If you didn't go to business school, maybe you could see the quality instead of the quantitative stuff, the qualitative stuff. So no system will work for you in a company that's not yet making money. There is no way to quantify everything, so it's qualitative stuff. And like Warren Buffett said, if past history was all there was to the game, the richest people would be librarians. So the fact that this company might make money and didn't show it yet is a huge opportunity for you. So things that are not yet making money but can make the leap from qualitative analysis to quantitative analysis. And then the business people will come and say, what people went to business school say, well, I like these discounted cash flow and all cash flow, whatever. And so now they're making money. And so what you want to do is look at what you could do is look for the stocks that the people that went to business school and have these formulas don't know what to do with. Okay, so this would be like a biotech, for example. Okay, here's a company, I really think this product is going to be really good. Somebody went to business school is like, I can't evaluate this. I don't know if it's going to be what this is going to be like. So stuff like that, there's some very big opportunities. And here's another thing is that if it's complicated, people want to avoid it. Warren Buffett even makes this sound like it's a virtue. He says, your circle of competence. Don't go outside your circle of competence. I say if it's challenging to understand, other people must have passed it over, and it's probably a good opportunity. No one is born knowing about all this technology we live in these days, and so instead of a circle of competence, look for, what I like to say is do your research. I like to call it the trapezoid of research, just to make fun of the circle of competence, because no one is born knowing about today's modern technology. So your circle of competence is really a circle of laziness, if you ask me. So you should look for the companies that are a little bit complicated, have not yet made money. Now that does not mean they're all going to be good buys, but in there's really, really good buys because people don't know what to do with those stocks. So you want to outperform, look for the stocks that don't yet have a lot of numbers to quantify, but that you think are about to, and they make big leaps in those stocks. That's where you can get your doubles and triples.